The Alaskan village of Napakiak is facing climate change head-on. The shoreline is eroding at an alarming rate. This tiny village has moved twice before, taking its dead with it.
To these residents of Napakiak that were reburied here, you may rest in God's hands, eternal peace.
The community was forced to dig up their ancestors and bury them in mass graves. They've now started using metal coffins because they're certain they'll be doing it again.
This is the most recent house that we moved last year from the erosion.
Walter Nelson keeps track of how much land is lost to water every year. According to his figures, about 200 feet has disappeared since 2014.
It's been accelerating from the past, 3-4 years. And the most accelerating we've seen was May of 2018 of last year.
Napakiak isn't alone. A government study warns that most of Alaska's 200 indigenous communities are being affected by erosion and flooding. Further south is Quinnipiac, which sits along the Bering Sea. Like Napakiak, this village has also relocated, the last time in 1979.
We're already preparing land for the new site. It's going to be on further inland towards the Erolic River. Because we don't know what's going to happen. We've never seen this much erosion going. I mean, it's too fast.
Scientists say Alaska has been warming twice as fast as the global average, and this year temperatures in February and March shattered records. Hotter weather also means the permafrost is melting, with houses sinking into the ground.
When I was a little girl, snow used to be higher than me. And some of our little houses would be on the snow, and there'd be a big snow bluff. And we don't see that anymore.
But before the winter comes the storms, which worsen the erosion. In Napakiak, villagers use spring to prepare.
Yes, I'm gonna re-slope it, then put that fabric, then put sandbags on top of it to keep the fabric in place, and that should slow it down.
But they may be fighting a losing battle. In the long run, given the speed of erosion and increased flooding, the whole village could one day be underwater.